2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Freeland under it. Takes it in for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down looking. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. Back here in San Diego, top 6. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. I just want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now Miguel Rojas.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to
threw it by him. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Nope.
This to center field. Pajes on his way over. Dives, and it gets by. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Laureano comes up to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air, right field. 1 away. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. He's already homered in this game.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left field. And it's a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under it. out number 2. So here's Xander Bogaerts now. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Going, gone! A towering shot to center. Here's this. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
That's a ball. No, that's low.
Late swing, foul to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that misses. Ball 3. Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Oh, great stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Freddie Freeman digs in now. The Dodgers down. Five trying to battle back here in the top half of inning number 7. Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Then there's one down. Two aboard with one out. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. Snap throw. Tries to back pick him at second, but he's back in time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Max Muncy. Double steal. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. This one in the air right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. So up next, Freddie Freeman. Popped up left side. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Oh, one.
2 down, nobody on. You're at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 8th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one hops the wall. Pages on his way to 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ball, that pitch is
If you're
out.
going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And he dives in safely. So digging in, Miguel Rojas. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner holds. The 1-0. One away with a runner at 3rd. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now one missed. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Base hit. And now a wide throw to 3rd. One run is in. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Fouled off left side.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Kyle Tucker the other way. So next, Will Smith, the left-hander on now. Kyle Hart.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, one.
And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. But he scrambles back. And that's downstairs. Yeah, that's ball 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Way upstairs. 3-2 now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. And there's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. Max Muncy at the dish. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Back safely. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Petco Park.
The right fielder, Fernando. Now pitching for
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Diaz.
Takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it's Manny Machado. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. So 2 down. Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. That one almost got him.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Rodriguez, in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Banks off the wall. And the 9th inning starts with a double. Runner in score position. No out. New pitcher on now. Wandy Peralta.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches.
Backhand reach, but it gets by him. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out to short. Sends it across to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. So it's their last chance in this one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
ball, too.
Pitch misses, and it's a full count. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. This one in the air, center field. Laureano should have this one. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 2. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cronenworth in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Miguel Andujar. High fly ball, right field. Tucker settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Back here in San Diego, on to extra innings. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. On the ground to short, Bogarts.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Freeman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The next offering misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. But he's back. Slap the other way, foul. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. But he's back safely.
That's a really good take.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here! Grand slam! So he just clears the wall, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 10-6.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
Next offering is fouled back.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Pages in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So a lefty out of the pen, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one ripped but foul. Morejon, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, A changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Rojas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's 0-1.
Ball. Ball, that's outside.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Freddie Fermin digs in now. Center field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in easily. Man at second. That's outside, and the count is 2-0. Line drive, should be extra bases. Runner scores from second as they get one back, and in at second with an RBI double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Foul ball there. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now the Shadow up here.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one not close. And 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The tying run at the plate. Stays alive. Outside. Full count now. In there. Got him looking for the K. Padres with only 1 out remaining. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Padres down to their final strike. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. Tying run at the plate. Runners on the move. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Double steal again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out.